All right. Hey. And we get a fucking 69. Can y'all hear me? Um, this is Grampy Lobster. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Yeah, Sherry Lynn, I get thumbs down sometimes. I mean, not everybody, it's some people just, don't like lobsters, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I already forgot what I was going to fucking say. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's Misfits and Shitlords and Misfits. And like two shirtless old men, one that's kind of pasty white and one that's got the muscles of the mudbrucker. How you doing, folks?
Oh, there we
I,
go.
I was going to talk about a few different things, and I started looking at something else, and I just totally forgot. I was going to do a stream earlier, but when Lulu's was over, but right when I went to like rebooted everything, I'll be damned if Windows decided it was time to do fucking updates. So that took a few extra minutes and stuff. Jello, how you doing, buddy? Penis, absolutely. Jeez. Hey, Jello, I don't know if you heard this, but Lulu is having a contest. Okay, what she wants, right, is she wants everybody, including you, to take a picture of yourself in fishnet stockings and no shoes, kind of the pointy toe thing. You know what I'm talking about, Cello. And I don't know if she's willing to pay for it or anything like that. Me, I'm kind of skeptical because, pictures of old men in fishnet stockings. Jello, on the other hand, is still a bit young, and he probably looks, pretty hot in fishnets. But what do you think about that? I don't know if we were in Lulu's show earlier, Mud. These gender reveal explosions now that are causing fires.
Uh,
Thoughts?
I think it's a good thing because there's a potential there to cull the herd, and that is always a good thing. I mean, humans lack natural predators anymore. It's not like you're likely to get eaten by saber-toothed tigers and, trampled by mastodons. So we got to do something to weed out the dumb ones. And, fire is good a means as any, I guess. Unfortunately, it does, it's not very selective. I mean, but, although, predators weren't always, sometimes they get one of the good ones, but usually it was the sickly, crippled, stupid ones that got eaten, that will get eaten first. So,
and now we find out really fast how stupid people are when they do things like this.
yeah. Although, I got to admit, any excuse for fireworks, even if you don't have an excuse, I'm all in favor of. So
yeah, but you have to understand. You have to be aware of your surroundings, the moisture. Maybe have some take some precautions.
Yeah, if you're,
At least I mean, if you're gonna blow something up or shoot off some kind of pyrotechnic in August or early September in California,
yeah,
I get the whole gender reveal thing, and people, I get people want to surprise people, and I don't get it, but I mean, it used to be some people would tell people, some people wouldn't,
yeah.
That way at least you know whether to buy blue or pink, or does blue or pink even fucking matter anymore? I mean, because I mean, when I was growing up, if a guy wore a pink shirt, he was a fucking homo. Look at that queer. He's wearing a fucking pink shirt.
Until about 1983, 84, when Miami Vice started, then you could wear, then it was cool.
Only if you had the stubble, and you were Don Johnson. But yeah, and so I mean now kids wear different colors. I mean, when my daughter was born, I had bought a little hockey suit for her. I knew it was going to be a girl, but I was still hoping for the boy. So I bought the hockey suit. I look, if you want to ever like waste money, yeah, because they're only you'll ever only be able to fit like a baby and something like that once, and then you'll be like, you'll realize how much of a pain in the ass it was. Then you go, we're never doing this again. But the money spent for a small baby hockey outfit, and then you know, choices in life, folks. You know, but no, I mean, I don't think it really matters what a kid wears anymore. I mean, it used to be if a kid played with dolls, you know, he was a little sissy boy, but they played with GI Joes, which were dolls who weren't fucking anatomically correct either.
Yeah.
You know, they just wore different clothes, and the girls had longer hair and stuff. And
yeah, they weren't dolls; they were action figures.
If they were, man. But
but honestly, what was the difference between GI Joe and Ken? Yeah, think about that
I don't
one.
know.
You got to think about that one a minute. Although GI Joe did have the kung fu grip.
I had one of those. I had somebody. I was old enough to be out of GI Joes. And somebody actually bought me one of those at Joke one time. It had remember the one that the Steve Austin $6 Million Man doll action figure that in the back of his head was like a magnifying glass, and you could look through it, and it looked so you could like have that special vision, like Robbie Battle, how you doing?
Oh, the foot's pretty well healed up. There's a little scab there yet, and the tentacles fell off on their own. So I guess I got over the squid foot.
Well, that's good. At least we know you're not going to be webbed or have to reclassify yourself, because you could have been like that missing link, that missing whatever they call it, to prove evolution. If you would have come out with
and if I did keep the tentacles, I could have been really popular in a certain niche Japanese porn.
Oh, let's not get into that stuff. I've already told people before. I understand people like certain stuff, but fucking anime, I just no. I just no. It's to me. It's just some weird, lot of drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
What's up, Jello? Hey, Ran.
Can I offer you gentlemen a coconut?
Sure.
Yes, I'll trade you a coconut for a bite of 5-year-old cheddar.
Ooh,
I got
nice Wisconsin cheddar.
I got about a quarter ounce in this fucking thing. I've crammed full of some.
Okay, I'll take that. You keep your fucking cheddar. Fucking sold. Grampy's got
ladies.
Ladies, I got an answer for your question. What's the difference between Ken and G.I. Joe? If you're born after 1965, about 14 inches.
True. Okay. Yeah, they made G.I. Joe kind of small.
Now. Yeah, he's like, G.I. Joe's about 3 inches now. And Ken's still big.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, G.I. Joe used to be pretty much a full size.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've seen him.
Barbie scale doll, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I've seen the old reels, the reel-to-reel of black and white footage from. Poke.
Back in my day.
I don't know. Back in my day, kids used to ask their parents like really awkward questions. It was like, why do G.I. Joe and Barbie have the same thing? The whole getting parents to talk about some things that are anatomically correct was a different story. Because you hear about kids, it's like the birds and the bees and those awkward stories that parents told. I heard so many different weird things that why does Ken and Barbie, or G.I. Joe and Barbie or Ken, none of them have, I forgot the word they used for it, like a wiener or kids. Yeah, junk. And junk, whatever I guess you call it now.
Why don't they have
watching parents or like listening to your parents, like try to explain things like that, especially when they're like really conservative and probably dreading the day that they have to, you know, that they're gonna, like when they're, you know, where do babies come from type talk, you know. I love like hearing stories about like parents, like the awkward moments when the kid goes, "What is my penis for?" My friend, his kid asked him that one day. Kid's inquisitive, you know, he knows he pees and everything, but he goes, "But what is it for, Dad?" He goes, "Yeah." He told me, he goes, "What do you say?" The kid's like 8.
My dad for all those questions where you'll learn about that in school.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what the question was, but if I didn't ask my dad that specifically, but if I did, that would have been his answer.
Yeah, you'll learn about that in school. Don't worry. That's where we learned about it. Sure, absolutely. Well, tell us what you learned. Don't worry. You'll learn about it too. It's like it's a secret. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like this secret that they don't want to release until you're to a certain age. And then when you get to a certain age, they kind of wonder, well, why don't you know about this? You know, you're of age, you know. So
yeah, when you got livestock, yeah, the mystery's pretty much gone by the time you first see it.
it's for riding in the snow. That's true. And I think pretty much everybody out there, guys, we've all written things and when we peed in the snow before. It's kind of like what guys do, you know. I mean, I mean, women can do that, you know. I don't know if they just sit and squirt. That's right, folks. This has already gotten disgusting. We've got 19 fucking people watching. Anybody want to join and classy this place up? Shirts are optional, ladies. If you want to come in, we prefer. Yeah.
I forgot to say, I didn't say that on Lulu's stream. Damn it.
What's that?
Ladies.
Jello still. I like the way it sounds creepy when he does.
Yeah.
You know, funny.
Going for it.
I suppose I could put a little more effort into it and make it creepy, I guess. Let me try here. Ladies.
That's
Hello, Big Mike.
It just doesn't have that guy in a van with a free kitten sign sound to it.
Oh, jeez. So what you got to say, Big Mike? Okay.
Give him some time to warm up, huh?
Yeah, we'll give him a minute. You know, we get the donkey guy and all sorts of people, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be really entertaining if Big Mike ever, or is that Michelle Obama? I don't fucking know. But so we've got ball-headed drag.
I thought that was Tyson.
I don't know. Oh, is it? You mean the colored gentleman in the bottom right? I mean that colored gentleman over there in the corner? He comes around here often. Doesn't bother nobody much. Just minds his business.
I thought that was Steve Harvey. Oh, well.
Yeah. I was going to go with the old they all look alike thing, but then somebody's going to go, "Oh, lobster, that's racist." But so Big Mike, you going to introduce yourself? You going to fart or, you know, say faggot, 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 or so anyway. So
man, that word's been going around a lot lately.
Bye.
Yeah, Mr. Unite for the Children.
I'm not really in the mood for people to come in, and if somebody wants to come in, fine. I mean, but if they're going to sit there and I really, you know, excuse me, what?
Yeah, I was just reading Mr. Unite for the Children's comment there about his pal trying to pee his girlfriend's name in the snow. There's nothing wrong with peeing your name in a snowbank as long as it isn't in your sister's handwriting.
That's true. Damn. You know, that could be awkward. Jello?
That was just sexy. It was just sexy. I'm not done. I enjoyed it.
Oh, look. Ladies, look. We've got
Hey,
a handsome man here. What's up, Paulie?
I think he's breaking up a bit there.
I was gonna say, God, he's got that same shitty internet that Secular has sometimes.
Oh no, the internet's fine. It's trying
Oh,
to make sure that I got the other page shut down, so crosstalky.
yeah.
So, Paulie,
Hey.
how's the small child business going?
Business is slow with all this COVID shit. Sorry, I came way overdressed for the event.
Yeah, shirtless old men, That's like, fuck. Everybody else goes shirtless these days. It's a trend. I'm very confident in who I am and happily married, ladies.
Ladies.
Mud's always up for some companionship, and which one of those ladies wouldn't love to get wrapped around those, mud cannons? Paulie, he traffics children and all sorts of exotic animals, and who knows what the fuck Jello does.
And
Little
Paulie,
as I have to.
and
It
Paulie
don't
is
matter. Get in where you fit in.
he's a pretty handy guy. He can build you all kinds of different
Oh, I
machinery.
know. So you feeling better lately, Paulie? Have you look a lot better than you had been. I mean, when you were sick.
Yeah, man. They're trying to get these blood thinners straightened out. They end up putting me on Coumadin, which is nice.
Right.
It's like $4 instead of like $150 a month, but they're scared over, so they keep working up this fucking milligram more every day bullshit, and every week it's a different regimen of shit you got to take. And, I don't know. It is what it is, right? I'm alive.
Yeah.
It's better than the alternative.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I don't know. We were just hanging out in Lulu's stream earlier, and she had to do a class.
Yeah, I got in there just in time to say, "Hey, everybody," and she said, "I'm shutting it down." I went, "Well, fuck, timing's perfect again."
Yeah, she's run all those fires, and they had the.
Go figure. Someone like Lulu would have class. I prefer hanging out with the older crowd. A bunch of old dudes with no class.
That's true. I got to give her credit, though. When she came in originally, she came in with both barrels blazing. The first person I think she talked to, wasn't it Von Helton? Wasn't that like that first hangout that all of a sudden there's this Lulu girl talking to like Von Helton and shit? I'm like, and she was being very direct. I mean, she wasn't, and I was like, God damn, man.
I mean, that's how people get addicted to gambling, right? You go in and you play a couple hands of poker, and maybe you don't do so great at cards, but you only bought in with $50 and you won a $500 Monte Carlo, right? That's like
True.
Now on, you're a poker player, and $200, $300 every week is going to go down the fucking drain, but you're an addict now because of that one big win. I kind of feel bad for Lulu. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that was a fucking good analogy. That was Paulie knows.
Yeah.
Paulie knows.
If you don't know, if they don't understand that, they've never done cocaine. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't call it cocaine around here. We call it more. We call it more. You got some more?
It's the only thing Coke ever did for me is make me want more Coke.
A little more is always a good idea.
Or you go, hey.
Yeah. Just a little.
Christ, everybody muted at the same time except for me.
Oh, geez. I find it amazing the people out there that claim that people are picking on them, are usually the ones that like pick, and they just don't like the fact that people pick at them. Shani and Rev. I mean, I don't know. It's sexual harassment. Everybody's sexually harassing Shani, but then Rev gets on the fucking internet and says, I just fucked my wife 4 ways for Sunday, and then I ate her out because that's what a man does. And then we ate fucking Hormel, whatever.
Salami slices.
Yeah, because that's what men do. The more that boy talks, the dumber I think he really is socially. The amount that I really seriously don't believe he understands much about anything. You know what I mean?
The fact that he doubles down on everything he says. It's like, yeah, you gotta, you fuck your wife good, and then you eat her pussy, and then you eat some meat. So of course, what's the joke? Yeah, you fuck your wife, you're not in her pussy, and then you eat her out because you're a fucking cuck. And he's like, and so then he makes a video, right? Sometimes when you're a man, you have to eat a little bit of your own cum because that's what a man does. Like Rev, you're very confused. Like, look, and I've said this before. I'm not kink shaming. I don't care what you do. And closed doors, whatnot. That's your thing. You want to snowball back and forth, but it doesn't take that to be a man. That's not. I'm not saying you can't be a man and do that. It's just not. That's not it. That's not what. If there's a thing, that's not the one. If there's a thing, I don't think there's a thing, but that's definitely not it.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's not on your operational checklist that you got to go through.
I mean, I get it, like with guys with, big trucks or big, men toys or something like that, man toys, they'll be like, they can say that this is what men do, but it went, just, I mean, chickens fuck, I mean, just because, oh God.
I think Paulie's going to do a little appliance moving for us.
Hey, Paulie, hold on a second. Paulie, I'd like you to meet Gary Snowflake. He's the world's biggest piece of shit.
That's awesome.
Hey, Paulie, nice to meet you and your lovely wife. It's nice. Thank you for having me, Lobster.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just showing everybody what a real man does, and that is rebuild the $3,000 boat anchor when it takes a shit.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering why that was sitting in the middle of the floor.
I was wondering what the fuck it was.
He's got some bony legs though, doesn't he? Look, he's got some bony legs.
They're cute though.
His wife's like, I love his bony legs. Fuck you, Snowflake.
In opposition to Rev's discussion of what it takes to be a man, I don't know exactly, like I said, if there's a thing, and if it is, I don't know what it is.
Does it include splooging?
Well, here's the thing. One thing it definitely isn't is when Rev was being chastised by Shani for having called everyone the other F word and wishing death on everyone. He threw down his headset. I can't quote Jesus now. I can't quote Jesus. He throws down his headset and pouts. I'm done. I'm done working. That's what one thing a man doesn't do is get upset with his boss because he's beta and she's his owner. One thing you don't go, I'm done working and throw your headset on the floor. That's like, I mean, that's not working, but still, it's like to him that's work, And so, like for his, I don't know. I
bet Paulie's fucking bumming right now. All the fucking shit he let his family put on the refrigerator. He's like, I gotta take all of it, and it's gonna go back exactly the same way. Otherwise, it's like, Paulie, no,
and this is only right. One side. The other side.
Yeah, right. I can't even imagine what this poor man's going through.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. Oh, it's beautiful.
You notice how nobody's helping Paulie, right? We don't even know. We're not going to remember because we're a bunch of fucking stoners and alcoholics. We're not going to remember where all that shit goes back. Do you think Paulie and his family would be there with charts and diagrams to help that poor bastard out. And
Oh.
have you guys noticed? I'm just saying, have you noticed that fucking Mud's back to fucking smoking again?
Yeah.
Well, I never stopped.
Fucking, oh my fucking God. Dude, you were doing so good. 3 days, you were doing so good, man.
Jesus, what is this, Mr. Moral Snowflake tonight?
Hey, how'd you like the Nelson video, Lobster?
Oh God, I was laughing. To meet the Nelsons. Was that 2 tracks of you singing?
Yeah, I fucked it up at the end, but
I thought it was good. I mean,
So, Grampy, you want to hear some good news?
what's that?
You have more people watching your show than are watching G-Man's.
Eh,
It's
Wow.
good. It's good to see that G-Man finally got around to doing his support Von Helton show, because the name of his show is Classical Atheism versus Modern Day Atheism. ... Should we get rid of CPS?
What the fuck?
How those two are connected, I don't know.
You know, him and his like, it's his whole, atheism. It's like, I'm an atheist because I don't believe in God. I don't think any of it's real. I think it's all bullshit. That's the only thing. But then he seems to think that somehow, and he's a scumbag.
I hate. I'm an atheist myself, right? And I have friends that are atheists, but they think they belong to a religion or a group where they have to go out and give people shit. I said, no. The part of being an atheist is you don't give a fucking rat's ass. Unless someone brings it up and tries to stick it in your eye or something, you don't say anything. Because you don't care. You don't care. Let them live the fantasy world,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't this am I in the wrong place? Isn't this the meeting about the plot to destroy Christmas this year?
That's not till October.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I got it. I didn't mean to be here, guys. I think there's another room I'm supposed to be in.
This meeting is how are we going to destroy Thanksgiving?
No, Halloween.
I'm telling you,
No, we keep Halloween. Halloween's fine.
No. They
Wow.
took Jesus out of Halloween, guys, and I don't think we should stand for it.
I'm already.
We got to put Jesus back in.
I'm already preparing for the emo video for Christmas. You remember how emo said he was like Ebenezer Scrooge? He was nice, and and then he turned mean, or whatever. And Ebenezer was mean, and then he turned nice, and now all you got is the mean howling wolf. And he was visited by 2 ghosts already. The police department already visited his house twice, so the third one's coming before Christmas. So that's what I'm preparing for. Just saying.
So, Grampy, I know you and Jello were talking about this last night, but I have to chime in about it because it's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
If you've not seen the newest bite-sized Cobra video,
No.
oh my god. So, Cob's got Streamlabs.
Oh.
So, like, for the longest time, like, if he got like a really shitty super chat, he would see it and then immediately delete it. Well, now he can't do that because whenever someone donates to him, it pops up on the screen, and people were being fucking mean, like, Josh Saunders is a queer, Josh Saunders' dad hates him.
Oh God.
But he had, like, I guess during the stream, he got like $70 worth of donations. He's never going to see that money because his Streamlabs is tied to his PayPal, and apparently he misspelled his email account.
Jesus.
Well, that's priceless. That's poetic justice right there, man. I love when poetic justice hits people like that guy, Emo, Vaughn, all these other fucking retards,
Well, I don't.
He's not a bad guy. Like,
Cobes isn't a bad guy. He's just
he's special.
Him to sell wands. Like, I wish I could I had money to just burn. I would buy one of his wands a week. Like, I really would. I would help support him if I could.
He doesn't have them out.
You guys won't have this guy. Look at peeling all that shit off his fucking refrigerator. Look at him.
You know what, Gary?
Dude, if I could, I'd help you, pal. I would, but I've been drinking.
Paulie's got a schematic or something. He's got a diagram over on the counter. I'm pretty sure by now. I think I've watched Paulie long enough.
Look at him.
He's got a diagram. So everything that he's taken off the refrigerator, he's putting in a specific space on the counter. So when it's time to like put everything back, everything will go back exactly in the right spot. So nobody knows that anything happened.
He's pulling little pieces of fucking stickers from fucking 1997 off the fucking refrigerator.
Hey,
You know?
yeah, you missed the Spuds McKenzie.
No, he's gonna put that thing out on the fucking curb, and guaranteed some homeless people are gonna take that motherfucker, and there's gonna be a homeless guy living in that refrigerator next week.
The thing pisses me off, man. It's I don't understand why things have to be overcomplicated. There's a processor board on that thing that it's this fucking long and this wide to make food cold. All it takes to do that is a compressor, an evaporator, and a fan. I don't understand why they make them so goddamn overcomplicated.
Dude, Paulie, it was your wife's anniversary. You bought her that fucking thing because that's what she wanted. Okay, well, don't fucking try to bitch and complain now. It was her anniversary. She said, "God damn it, Paulie, you've never done anything good for me in my life. I want this refrigerator." You know,
I like your version of the story more than mine. I'm gonna go with yours. It went nothing like that. It didn't. The other refrigerator took a shit, and we went, "Fuck it, let's buy a nice one this time." And it lasted 5 fucking years. I don't know if you guys can do math or not, but that's $400 a year to fucking keep your food cold. Absolutely ridiculous. Bullshit.
I remember in simpler times.
Those people.
It was a wooden box and a block of ice. Actually, I don't remember, but I do love the time.
I love the people who get the refrigerator with the ice maker. Okay, if you want the laziest fucking cunt on the fucking planet, that you need a fucking ice maker. Okay, you can't fill up an ice tray really and put it in your freezer. You are the laziest cunt. When that thing dies, and I've had friends that have happened to, and I laugh at them. I fucking laugh at them. I said, "Dude, I don't have any ice for my scotch. Go fuck yourself."
I make my own damn ice cubes.
Boy, aren't we salty tonight, Gary?
This one has an ice maker, but we've never hooked it up. We never fucking used it. So if anybody needs a brand new,
you probably would have got 2 years out of it instead of 5.
But you can't get clear ice out of the ice makers. You have to work for those.
Yeah, you have to boil it.
Am I? Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. There's different ways of doing it. I found a really great way. It requires like a styrofoam cooler. You ever seen that method?
Oh, where you freeze it really, really slowly.
Just let the edges around freeze, and then you pour more water inside when it creates a and just keep on doing it.
Yeah.
You ever notice though? I mean, come on, Paulie, don't fucking lie to me, because you and your wife were looking for that 5 years ago, that fucking refrigerator. They make these refrigerators, 2 doors, ice maker, the thing will do everything but blow you. Okay? And you got all this room in the refrigerator, and now you're going to fill up that fucking room in the refrigerator with food that's going to rot, okay, because you're an idiot and you bought this refrigerator.
We actually do real good with not letting the food die, but we weren't looking for this, man. We had a refrigerator take a shit, and it was like, holy fuck, we need one right now. We went looking, and they had this one $1,000 off because it had 2 dings in the doors. I'm that guy. I'll buy the cheapest thing I think I'm going to get.
Hey, I'm that guy too, Paulie.
And it just, I'm so disappointed in the fucking technology.
My refrigerator, I've just got a basic like refrigerator freezer, and I never have. We have 4 ice trays in the freezer, so that's our ice maker.
I got one from my friend's garage, man. Okay, He had it there just to keep his beer cold. My refrigerator died. He's like, dude, I got one. And it looks like fucking shit on the outside. It looks like it's been through a fucking war or whatever. But that motherfucker keeps ticking, man. And it cost me absolutely nothing.
Well, this one took a shit on Friday morning, and we were getting ready to go to the campground for the weekend. And I looked at my buddy and I said, fuck, somebody needs to post one right now. And someone did. And I bought the same thing. It was the guy's garage refrigerator that keeps his fucking beer cold. I have one out there too, but I didn't have room for all the shit because this thing's so fucking big. I had to get another refrigerator, you know?
That's all they got you, Paulie. You fill it up with shit you don't need and it all rots, right? See, I was right.
No, it isn't that at all. It's mostly condiments and sauces and like
Yeah,
I'm a big fucking
beer.
beer and beer and beer. And that's why there's no room because there's drinks in the garage fridge. So now we've got this little fucking guy right here. That's what's got half of what's in the big
That's
pig.
exactly. That's probably exactly what mine looks like. It's shitty. It's got nicotine stains on it. Hey, fuck that. The wife ain't doing nothing anyway. The kids are grown. She can clean the fucking fridge out. But I mean, a small fridge like that, the thing's been working for a year now.
Well, that's the thing, man. I mean, I know people that still have refrigerators that have a latch on the door, you know, pull fucking latch. Like they're 60 years old and those things still work. But why does these cocksuckers forget? I'll tell you what it is. It's called planned obsolescence. They build them to break right after the fucking warranty ends.
That's all they fuck you, Paulie. That's all they fuck you do. Right. Oh, it looks so nice. The showman, you know, they got these half-naked women in the fucking Lowe's, you know, appliance department saying, buy this refrigerator, buy this washing machine. And then you get the thing home and it's like, yeah, this thing ain't good.
My refrigerator, I've had the same refrigerator in my apartment for 8 years. And it's probably at least 25 years older than that. It works, keeps things cold, keeps things frozen. You know, and there's just two people in the house. I mean, how much, you know, cold food storage do we need? I mean,
hey, pretty sad when a live stream turns to fucking refrigerator education, huh? This is serious shit. This is guy shit. This is guy shit. We're all in here as guys. We know about fucking shit like this. No, don't fucking lie when you're smoking your cigarettes behind our backs. That you had a refrigerator guy.
Oh, yeah. See, we got a new one right when they switched over from R12 to R134. And they never really tested out the R134 entirely. And the problem was they discovered after about year and a half, 2 years, because they just had air in the system when they charged it, there was moisture in the air. Between the moisture and the refrigerant and the oil, it would crystallize.
Yeah, fuckers.
And it would plug every fucking thing all to shit.
Fuckers.
You know, they finally discovered after, 3 or 4 years and admitted there was a problem that they had to purge the system with dry nitrogen before they charged the fucking thing. But yeah, there was a lot of...
Well, I gotta tell you, my way, I would design a refrigerator that the refrigerant was gasoline. Nothing evaporates faster than fucking gas, dude. Don't get me wrong, it would be a volatile refrigerator, but talk about keeping your fucking food cold.
Yeah, that and like your insurance would probably go up like threefold. I mean, at least you probably have to have, letter from the fire marshal, inspect it. It's like the fire department wants to check out your refrigerator to see if it's going to blow up. Yeah.
Well, if y'all aren't versed in these new refrigerators, they're now using something called a linear compressor. If you haven't had a chance to look at these, they're supposed to operate like way, way, way more efficiently, and they do. But the reliability is absolute shit with this thing. When they go out, they go out. There's no fix. And I got a buddy of mine that owns a walk-in cooler company here in town, and I'm going to see if he can't get me a small, old-school pump to put in here and replace it.
Yeah. Well, I got an old industrial ammonia compressor laying out in the weeds. Still spins over, but I could probably sell you that fairly cheap. You can build your own.
I'll tell you what, guys. You know what kills your refrigerator? It's a thing called gazers. Okay, you know what a gazer is? That if you got a wife and kids, they open the fridge, they think they want what they want, but they open it up and they leave it open. And they're like, oh. Do I want the pizza from last night, the Chinese food? Do I want ice cream? And meanwhile, that fucking compressor's fucking rolling, and it's like, what the fuck?
That's what the back of the head
done that with the new ones too, though, Gary. They when you open the doors on this, everything shuts the fuck off, so it doesn't run while the doors are open.
Well, I have an old refrigerator. Mine comes on. If you open up the freezer, my fucking refrigerator comes on. It's like, hey, temperature change. It's an old refrigerator. It's smart. It's not like the dumb ones today. They're like, hey, fuck this guy, you know?
I think we're shaming refrigerators today, folks, and I think it's kind of unfair. It's not their fault. They were built a certain way, and I think the way we're treating
They're
right
millennials. That's it.
yeah. Back in the old days, they take the refrigerator to the repair man. You know.
Fuck the refrigerators. We used to have an ice box. I don't know if you know, my grandfather's farm, he had an ice box. You put ice in the box, and that's what kept your shit cooked. There was no electricity involved. It was an ice box. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You know?
They also didn't have plumbing in their house. I remember it well.
Yeah, my grandfather had, on the farm, there was an outhouse.
I got an old ice box sitting in the corner of the living room.
Yeah, and it's got people in it too.
Yeah, but your ex-wife doesn't count, Mud. Your ex-wife doesn't count.
It was that magazine salesman that just disappeared one day 15 years ago.
After a while, you don't have to refrigerate bodies anymore.
It's true.
Yeah, once they dry out, they're done.
Yeah.
Well, that got really weird.
I think this has been very educational. One of the most educational streams I've been on. We've learned a lot about refrigerators, putting stickers on refrigerators, magnets, things of that nature. Paulie showed us that, how no one's going to help you, you know. Paulie had to do it all by himself. And Paulie, we were there with you, man. We were there while you were peeling all that fucking shit off. We were there, you know. Brothers to the end, man.
Hey, Paulie, I've been meaning to tell you, I haven't talked to you in a while. I was in a stream the other day with this guy, Irate Alex. I was at a side chat. He apparently there's a big Vaughn nostalgia boom going on right now. People like, oh, I've only known about this, and people like going, oh, Grampy Lobster, he knows it. And I've been telling people, I told Irate Alex, a bunch of other people, like, if they want this skinny, talk to you, Secular. And what I was actually thinking about doing one night, and if you want to join, I'd be happy. And get whoever you can. I mean, have let you guys just talk, like stories, backstories. You know how I love those. Kind of what was going on when, maybe the story of the church, on across from the property, and just backstories, and Father Judgment being there. Hopefully he'll be stoned or something, because
well, I just like to say, Paulie, thank you. Thank you for having me in your kitchen. Thank you for having me in your kitchen, Paulie. Taking all the magnets and bullshit off your refrigerator, moving that shit. And I don't know you. You don't fucking know me. I mean, I don't know Vaughn. All these motherfuckers, they're into that shit. So that's their thing. But thank you, Paulie, for letting me fucking tell you. I think you got a video coming out, Paulie, because I've been doing some screenshots of you while you've been doing all this shit. So
just don't show everybody them fucking legs, man.
Oh, that's probably Gary does those. He did me. That's how I got the Grampy Lobster stuff like that. And it's all in fun. It's what he does. He's old like me, and you're supposed to humor us, when we get this old, Paulie. And go, yeah, you guys are funny.
You respect your elders. That's what you do, Lobster. You respect your elders, You fucking kids. You're all just kids, you know what I mean? You're starting off in life. Yeah, you've been married 3 times, divorced fucking couple times, whatever. Now you're peeling fucking magnets off your refrigerator, like an asshole. And we're all watching. Look, keep looking over at your wife, dude. She's not helping you.
I'm watching the cooking.
No, she's like, no, get the new refrigerator and get the magnets up there, Paulie. Let's go. Fuck your friends.
Damn, Gary, you might cause a divorce.
Them fucking cooking shows are the devil, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Some of them are fucking good, though. I learned a lot from those cooking shows.
This shit looks gorgeous. I could just eat constantly.
And you just got to try it out. You know,
with some of those cooking shows, it's kind of like the delivery on how they, how they prepare it. Sometimes the personality of the host or so the person that's doing the show.
The thing is, though, if they could switch it around, you guys heard of Dr. Ruth, the sex doctor, right? The old lady from Germany, right? If they could switch that around with Julia Childs being the sex doctor, it'd be like, okay, and then you take the man's penis. Oh, it's a very large penis. And then you pop it in your mouth, Fucking, I think if they switched it around with Julia Childs, I think it would be hysterical. In my opinion. Okay, everybody's like, okay, that's really bad, Gary. It's really bad. Even Paulie's like, I'm fucking shocked and appalled too. Look, he's rubbing his face, man.
I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened to you, Gary.
Yeah. No, I'm probably in that camp as well.
Yeah,
but as far as the Elton thing goes, bro,
yeah,
I would rather not participate in something like that because there's just, 10, 15 years ago, that shit was funny. There's just absolutely nothing comedic about any of it anymore.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I get that. Yeah. No, it was brought up and, somebody said something and,
did you guys?
Let's face it. Like Vaughn took a fucking beating last week.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys ever notice the beards that guys? I mean, we got Emo Hollywolf, we got fucking Lobster, we got fucking Mud, and now we got Paulie. Now Paulie's beard is a very unusual beard. No, you got a little fuzz there, but Paulie's beard. Come on. That's artwork right there. I mean, Mud, even letting yourself go because you're smoking again. Okay, but look at Paulie's beard. That fucking thing is look at it. He's like fucking Colonel Sanders with no hair.
Yeah. I suppose
I don't know, man. I have a problem with officers. I would be more like Sergeant Sanders.
Huh.
His wife's in the background. She's acting like, she's cleaning the dishes or something. She's like, Paulie, you better get this fucking shit going. Okay. I got shrimp in the fridge. You better get the shit going.
Yeah, she's telling you to fuck off, Gary.
Yep. I saw the finger. Finger. Good for you, Mrs. Paulie. Good for you. Oh, dude. There you go. Oh, you got to get that thing working, bro. What the fuck? You can't. You're going to have to eat it. You're going to have shrimp tonight.
Yeah, them cooking shows are great until you realize you don't have a fucking staff to clean up after you.
Oh, dude, I agree with you. Mud, I agree with you. My girlfriend, she can't do anything. She can't cook anything. She couldn't cook an egg. But this woman can do dishes like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger doing dishes. Okay? And it's great because I love to cook. And she does all the dishes. So I'm fucking styling. I got a groove going.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, the recipes are a lot of fun until you realize when you're done, it tasted great, but I got 47 fucking dishes to wash.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
30 forks, knives, everything. Yeah.
Right now, if it fits in my air fryer, I'm fucking happy.
All right, so I have to bring this up. G-Man just mentioned the shout out to Kentucky CPS joke.
Yeah. What did he say?
He said he's been seeing in live comments people, thanking various states like Alabama or Texas. I'm like, no, it's fucking Kentucky, idiot.
Yeah.
It's only CPS we care about.
Well, that in Colorado, Japan.
Those fucking two idiots.
You mean Japan?
Huh?
You mean Japan?
No, Boulder, Colorado, Japan.
No, Japan. That's where they live.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's just Japan, but
Well, they have court in Colorado. I guess their visas, man, with all this shit going on. Must be some VIP shit going on.
Got $2,000 to spend on celebrities to tell Shani happy birthday because nobody gives a fuck about her in real life. Like, did you see the video where the kid like walked in on him, like playing fucking video games, like basically just crying out for attention, and Rev lost his fucking shit?
Well, like Shani even said in that arrest video, he pretty much ignores him. But then when he's on camera, he goes, "I love that boy.
They're
love
like
that.
my sons.
I'm a dad, just like Jesus."
It doesn't matter. They call me Jason.
Yeah, mom's boyfriend. You're not my dad. I would love through that to come screaming, like through the video one day. Shani and Rev are talking and stuff. Rev like tells one of the boys to do something.
I got a bone to pick. No, Lobster, hold on. I got a bone to pick with you. You and your fucking fun brigade, you kept fucking sending me this fucking thing in Discord, fucking saying, "Oh, Gary, I'm going to show my age and everything." You showed me all this sick fucking Shani stuff,
I didn't
gross stuff, dude. I mean, it was fucking gross, man. That was unnecessary.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't fucking watch it. I was like, looking at it, I'm like, I'm not watching this.
He watched it and came twice.
Elsie, darling, how are you?
I'm good. Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Hey, better late than never, right? Well, dude, I looked at just the videos that were there. I'm like, I'm not watching any of these. I'm not, because they're fucking gross. They're disgusting. I mean, I can't look at Shani. Well, all the warts or whatever those things are on her face. It's like, it's like the nastiest, grossest thing I've seen in a long fucking time. And I gotta fucking tell you guys, I've seen some gross shit. Emo in diapers, I've seen that. But those things on her face, tell me she doesn't see those when she's shaving in the morning. When she's shaving in the morning, you're gonna tell me that you're shaving over those bumps on your face, that you don't fucking see those? Come on. Oh,
You think Shani has to shave every morning?
You think
Shani? I'm sure she shaves every fucking morning.
You think she leaves the fucking bed?
No, but Rev will help her shave. Baby, if you can't do it, I'll do it for you.
Well,
it's like, oh.
Well, she, he helped her off the toilet when she couldn't get up. So,
yeah.
Which I was like, oh Jesus!
And you know damn well she can't reach around to wipe. So
why do you? Why?
I have to say, Lobster. As far as grossness, originality. Because like I said, when you put out one of your videos, I get a bag of popcorn going. It's going to be an hour video, and I watch it. It's got all the commercials, like the old drive-ins and stuff, and I love that kind of fucking stuff. Love it. But with this new thing, I don't know which one of your fun brigade fucking said, "Gary, you got to see this." I want to fucking slap him in the head, dude. This is gross. This is nasty.
I understand.
Well,
and if you send a letter to our Public Relations and Human Resources Department tomorrow morning, heads will roll, and we will find out who, and they will no longer be employed by the Fund Brigade. So, I just want to let you know that you're going to ruin somebody's life, Gary. You're going to ruin somebody's life.
I think it's a load of shit. I think you're lying to me. Okay. Like fucking Paulie and his fucking refrigerator story. That fridge has been going for fucking 6 months now. Now he's down to the wire. Fuck you, Gary.
Well, see, Paulie says it's a refrigerator. He doesn't really explain, it's like, oh, sure, it's the back of a refrigerator or something. We don't know what's inside of it.
He didn't even explore the fucking problem or why it's not working. Fuck it. I'm just throwing it out.
I can give you a tutorial of what's going on if you want, but
I tell you what, Paulie, I would enjoy. I don't know if the rest of these people, I would enjoy your tutorial of what you think is going on with your refrigerator. I would really enjoy that.
I think personally, Paulie, see, to me, it looks more like a shipping crate that can be
That's about all it fucking is now, Patrick. Is a
hooked up,
goddamn
hooked up to some sort of electrical device that can maybe contain small humans or animals for long distance travel. I think it's probably what Paulie was using all those years for transporting those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
You could get at least 14, 15 kids in that thing.
Oh, yeah, probably. Sure. Okay, now he's going to fumble.
Look at Paul. He's looking what he's marketing it now. Okay, this is where I'm going to put the locks on. When he locks his family members that he hates. Okay, Grammy's going in the bottom freezer. You know, the rest of the fucking candy going up in the top fucking refrigerator pot. Look at it. He's marketing it.
It's that evil beard.
Yep.
Yeah, those beards.
You gotta, hey, come on. I don't care. Give it to Paulie. He's got the unusual beard, you know? I mean, bud, yours is nothing to fucking laugh at. I mean, you got a good fucking beard. Now, it's not emo, untrimmed and all that, but I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it's getting a little bushy, but
look at him. Look at Paulie. He's disabling all the fucking child devices when he puts it out on the street, so all these kids can go in there and suffocate and die. Right? He's disabling all of it.
That's the oxygen. That's where the oxygen goes in.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. And look at those people. Look at those people over there in the living room. They're like, oh my god.
Oh, say hi to him, Paulie.
Yeah, this is all kitchen, y'all. This ain't even living room. It might as well be. We live in the fucking kitchen, but
I know. I don't think I've ever seen you, unless you were at work, or wherever that shop was where you were always doing stuff. I've never seen. I've only seen you in your kitchen, like in streams. So, well, I mean, people see a like.
And maybe that's it's an old school thing again, right? The gravity is always stronger in the kitchen. It's where you hang out. It's where you cook. It's where you drink. It's where you smoke. It's where you all those.
I think you're right, Paulie, because I got screenshots of you in the kitchen. Okay. Now, I have screenshots of you. I don't know if you know who Gary Snowflake is, but I have screenshots of you, Paulie. Okay. In the kitchen.
I'm certain. Yeah, there's especially in this house. I don't know why, but we.
Paulie, with the glasses on your head, okay, it makes it even. The shots that I have, the screenshots I have, it makes it even better for the video. It really does, dude. It really does. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but it really does.
No reason to apologize.
Yeah, that is a bit too much circuitry in there when all you really need is a fucking thermostat and a switch for the light.
It's unreal, man. So it has this whole self-diagnostic you can go through, right? And you fucking hit a button and it'll beep to let you know what kind of test you're going into. And you can test the compressor, and the compressor kicks on and it runs. And you can test the evap fans separate, and you can test the defrost cycle, and you can test all of the shit, and it all works. But the fucking compressor has taken a shit, and it's just not getting cold. It's running. And it's running nice and quiet. It just don't make cold. So, fuck linear pumps, dude.
Yeah.
All the stuff you're saying is going to be in the next video, Paulie. Sorry, buddy, but I mean, I don't understand electronics. I just don't understand it.
I've never, I prefer like more of a higher heel than the pumps. Black cocktail dress, some little stiletto heels. I mean, pumps whatever.
Watch it, dude. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about women's shoes.
Yeah, but you, come on. Your face and pumps. Come on, dude.
Oh.
Hey, you'd be surprised what I've done.
You'd be like, all right, Gary. No, enough's enough.
Nah, I would never say that, Gary. Coors Light.
Coors Light? You're drinking fucking water, dude. Oh, it's because your refrigerator's down. That's right.
It's because I drank a quarter of a gallon of fucking whiskey this weekend. It's time to slow down.
Quarter of a gallon. What kind of whiskey?
Oh, he drinks good. You know, I don't know if he.
No, he drinks whiskey and stuff. He's got some pretty fucking thin legs, man. It's like watching a chicken run across the yard. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. What kind of whiskey are we talking about? Don't lie. Come on, Paulie.
Crown Royal and Jim Beam this weekend.
See, you know, you drink all that fucking uppity shit, and that's how you get the thin legs, man. You know, you got to drink some fucking Jack Daniels, you know, get some fucking calves going. You know, that's what the chicks like.
I prefer clear liquor myself, man. If I'm gonna drink anything, I'd rather it not taste like a fucking barrel.
Flavored liquor, Jesus Christ!
You know, when it comes to flavored liquor, you know, I always think about that
vodka.
when I wear the heels. I always bring.
Yeah, but vodka. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. I was in a band. I was in a band a long, you know, fucking 1980s or whatever it was. I moved to this apartment. This woman said, "Would you like a drink?" I said, "Yes." She says, "It's great Kool-Aid." I said, "Okay." And it was great Kool-Aid with vodka. You could not taste the vodka in that great Kool-Aid. And I'll tell you what, it was a hot summer day. I had 3 of those, and I couldn't even feel my fucking legs. I was like, oh. I mean, I know she was trying to sleep with me, but I mean, yeah, it's fine. That's all good. But I mean, it was a good tactic. But I mean, come on. I couldn't taste the vodka in the grape Kool-Aid. The grape Kool-Aid disguised the vodka. And vodka is a hard thing to hide. You know, it really is. It's a hard thing. You can put it with orange juice or whatever you fucking want to do with it. You always taste the vodka. Try it with grape Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid. No, Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid pack.
No.
You know, old day, old school. No, I'm not talking some Kool-Aid fantasy that you guys are living. But, I mean, try with the Kool-Aid.
Vodka and grape Kool-Aid. Once again, Gary.
No, vodka and grape Kool-Aid. I'll tell you what, you will not taste. I'm telling you what, you will not taste the vodka. You won't.
Gary, once again, you've crossed the line.
Oh, anything again.
I always cross the line. I try to cross the line as I get, but sometimes I always got lobster. Gary, Gary, no. It's like you're launching mortars at the enemy and stuff. And I got lobster in the background. No, Gary, no. But it's true. You drink great Kool-Aid with fucking vodka, you will not taste the fucking vodka. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking, well, and I'm telling you, I know booze. I'm Irish. Okay. But I mean, I did not even smell or taste the vodka until it was too late.
And then you went blind.
And then I went blind. I'll tell you what, I did not sleep with the woman, though. I did not. As much as she tried to get me loaded, it did not happen.
That's what she tells you.
Oh, I don't remember it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I don't remember it, and I'm glad I didn't.
You know, one of these days, you know, or maybe it's happened, Gary. Maybe there was a time where you had this idea that, hey, I'm going to try something. I don't know where this idea came from, but you wanted to do something special with the lady that you were with, or I don't know, pick a mammal, but you don't know where this idea came from. You don't know where this weird kink made of, you know, geez, it's just something you thought of. And in your mind, though, you're remembering that night that you blacked out and that older woman did just horrible things to you. Never mind.
Well, I appreciate the visit, y'all. This was fun. I'm going to get the hell out of here.
Paulie.
Go watch some Hannibal, see about fucking Lecter killing people.
Well, thanks for coming in, Paulie. It's always a pleasure, sir. Your beard's looking nice. You're looking, good. You're looking healthier.
I'm on the right side of the
Yeah, I
dirt.
know. I like that. Yeah, I like that look you gave. It's like, yeah, okay, doing better is subjective. Yeah,
You're right.
I can
It all
breathe.
depends on where you're standing when you're looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can breathe. I'm. But
All right,
anyway,
y'all have a great night. Thanks, man.
hey, you too. Thanks for coming in, Paulie. But yeah, Paulie's been around for years. Gary, thanks for. My God, he'll probably never talk to me again, Gary. I'm just kidding. That was fun. Now Gary's gonna shut up. I get it. I see. Hey, Gary, I heard somebody message me. I forgot who it was. Emo mentioned me at the end of his stream.
Dude. Just give me a second. I was out in the kitchen.
Well, you should have said I'll be back in a minute.
No, I said I'd be back. Okay, just fucking give me a minute.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves. Don't fucking pressure me. I got things to do. So I'll be right back.
Fuck, man, you're.
All right, we'll see you when you get back.
Talk about women on their PMS, man. Jesus Christ.
Zing!
Take a fucking Midol, dude. Jesus. Oh God. That's the thing, though. People out here are beautiful. They talk funny. Wonderful sense of humor. Different kind of place. Different kind of humor. But when they get angry, it's even funnier. Not that Gary was angry. I'm just busting his balls. But yeah, getting a shout out from Emo, where I've literally not watched any of their fucking shit outside of maybe 5 seconds. I just go into and write hashtag Fun Brigade or Howdy Good Citizens, and then I jump out and then just watch the stream. And but yeah, he apparently, I don't know what those words were. He's not happy with me, and it makes me sad. I was hoping Gary could make me feel better, but he decided something else was more important.
Well, I noticed in the chat there somebody said Vaughn was on the stream throwing a fit.
Oh God, I gotta watch that later.
Wonder whose stream he was on.
Oh, he's on G-Man's.
Oh, he's on. You finally made it over to G-Man's stream.
Yeah, well, see, because G-Man's gonna testify for him.
Yeah, you gotta get their story straight.
Yeah. Somebody was saying earlier that G-Man was talking about the hashtag or the, shout out to Kentucky CPS thing. And we all know, well, he didn't start it, but we all know who instigated a lot of it, and he's in the side chat. Our host.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that Vaughn stuff because that's your victim, dude. I mean, people always tell me, how come you don't do the Vaughn? I go, that's Lobsters guy, man. I mean, Emo's my guy. I mean, yeah, everybody's got their guy,
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, Vaughn's not for everybody because there's so much stuff that, like I was trying to tell Paulie, and I understand why Paulie, he's just done with the whole thing. It's not funny anymore. It's pretty disgusting if you think about, how far this has gone and where it came from, but there's people out there that witnessed. Charlie likes to share stories, and Vaughn's been trailing about the Don't Mess with Texas CPS video game and G-Man. Oh, Jesus. He's such
but just when you think, dude, that you thought you seen it all, right? Just when you thought you seen it all, somebody new comes along. Somebody that, holy shit, for fuck's sakes, who the fuck raised this one, right?
Yeah.
And it's true. It's never ending. It's never ending. Yeah, I found the Emo. You found Vaughn.
No, I didn't find Vaughn.
I mean, but we have our victims. Well, I mean, you go on, and then you come up with someone else. And when you thought that you seen the bottom of the fucking barrel, you have fucking not seen anything. You know, it's like, wow, here's a new one. This is a winner. You know.
Yeah, and it's. I've stopped saying I think I've seen everything or I thought I saw everything on the internet anymore, because pretty much every day I turn on the internet, there's something weird shit. Somebody's saying stupid shit. Somebody's doing, So yeah, I'm not even to that. I'm way beyond the. I thought I saw everything. Because
Dude, I'm telling you right now, every time, because of the coronavirus and stuff, there's limited medical facilities, things of that nature, or whatever. All these lunatics, the people that you see out in the street that spit on your windshield and wipe it off and want $15 or whatever the fuck it is, okay? You got these people, they're out there now because the states can't fucking handle supporting these people, and taking care of them. There's no money. There's money for the stimulus, there's money for this, there's money for that, but there's no money for those people. And these people are set loose on us on YouTube because they come on YouTube and they're like, oh, Gary Snowflake, you could be my friend. Mr. Mudman, you know what I'm going through because I'm a lumberjack, or whatever, some fucked up shit like that. It's like they're let loose on society, and it's pretty fucking sad. I mean, I'm not saying emo is one of them, but
yeah.
But I mean, a lot of that's going on now. I mean, if you look at it, wow, there's some fucking real winners, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. So is G-Man's stream getting that fun, Adam? I've heard it's. I gotta watch. I don't watch G-Man videos. I can't handle him. But with Vaughn, it's gotta be funny. Two completely socially retarded.
I gotta tell you, Lobster. I gotta tell you, Mud. If I'm wrong, tell me, man. Tell me, Mud man. Tell me if I'm wrong. When you got people from Australia on your live stream, how fucked up is the fucking planet? Okay.
Hey, we're an international organization, sir. Global, I tell you.
Else is like, fuck you, Gary.
What's that supposed to mean, motherfucker?
I had to try to plug you in there, on. Nobody was paying attention to you,
Oh no, she pays attention. She's our foreign correspondent over in the world down under. Keeps us, I would say keeps us abreast of things, but that would come off as sexist. So she keeps us up to date on current situations in her in the area where she resides.
Yeah, when you say, man, she keeps up abreast of things. She's got nice breasts. I don't care. I don't care what her fucking husband thinks. Fuck you. She's got nice breasts.
I got to tell you this, and I've had a couple of discussions with people. Excuse me.
Well, I had to go hacking.
Please hold.
Okay. Breathe. Forget to breathe again, man. Breathe.
Oh, Von's just in the chat over at G-Man's. Well, that kind of sucks because G-Man by himself is pretty much fucking
like watching a
unwatchable.
sad clown.
Yeah, if it's just G-Man, fuck that. I ain't gonna.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. If I went up on G-Man's, you think you would let me up there?
No.
Why?
You're kind of abrasive. I don't think he would. I don't think he
What
would.
do you mean I'm a racist? What are you talking about?
No, abrasive.
Oh, abrasive. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, I am. So.
G-Man has delicate sensibilities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very. He's a
Oh, yeah.
sissy Alice.
He wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't take your jibes with good
Banter.
humor.
He's a sissy Alice, is what you guys are telling me, right?
Yeah.
He's soft.
Pretty spot on. But no, Gary, what I was gonna say, you know, when I made that whole breast comment and stuff, I've talked to a couple of people before about this. When you get older and like most of the people that watch, you know, your streams or your show or they like what you do and stuff, and you like innocent flirting or just talking shit or whatever the fuck. When you get to a certain age, it's hard sometimes, I guess. Not hard, but you're more. At least I am. I try to be a little bit like aware that, you know, something might sound creepy, even though if I even say it, I'll go and you kind of sometimes you're like, I probably wouldn't have said, you know, but you know, people are like, oh, you're trying to, you know. I got accused of that one time, like last year. I was trying to, and I'm like, look, I'm not looking to fuck anybody. You know, we're friends. We talk bullshit on this. It's a lot of fun. You know, hopefully I don't come across creepy like Vaughn, you know, or something, because like Elsie's you're 30 years old, half the people.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, I mean, and so it can, depending on, it's your delivery, folks, you know.
Well, did I come across that I wanted to fuck Elsie or anybody else?
No, that's not where I was going with it, Gary.
Okay, well, you know, I mean,
I was just
I'll tell
saying,
you what. I'm not saying. A lot of drinks, a lot of drinking going on, a lot of music. I wouldn't fuck Elsie. I'd fuck her. I'd definitely fuck her. Absolutely.
Well, I wasn't.
Yeah. It'd be in a nice way, not in a mean, hurtful, you know, internet way. Well, I'd fuck her. Absolutely. Well, who wouldn't?
I don't know what
fucking
the fuck to do
beautiful.
with that
She's
information.
fucking beautiful. Who wouldn't fuck her? I'm come on. If you're going to tell me you wouldn't fuck Elsie, if you
Oh
had
my
the chance to
God.
fuck Elsie, you wouldn't fuck her? Fuck you. You're a liar. You're a liar. Okay.
Elsie, believe me, that's not where I was going with this.
Yeah, I know.
And Mud, I know you can probably say something sometimes, and you go, God, I hope that didn't come across, you know. But yeah, delivery. But yeah, no, I didn't. Gary's. Oh, jeez.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, Elsie feels so much better, and so much. I don't know, her level of self-worth has been raised.
Oh my God.
You know, and I've never really been much on flirtation. You know, I'm pretty much
Yeah,
limited. You know, hey, you drunk enough to fuck me yet? You know, that's about as smooth as I get.
I got. He'll go, what's your best line? I'm like, I have no idea what you mean by that, because pretty much I wouldn't have said it like that. But yeah, Gary is a romantic. That's true. You know, Geek Room, I think, you know, and maybe you can make this work sometime. I think for fun, because he's definitely, you know, he's not a, you know, he's not G-Man or like that. But I think Billy should like talk to Gary Snowflake on a Geek Room sometime. Yes, I've seen My Cousin Vinny, but I think that would be funny, because yeah, I don't know. I maybe it wouldn't be. Maybe it'd be a complete disaster.
Elsie's a sexy baby, man. She is. She's a fucking sexy baby. I don't fucking care. I'd fuck her. I mean, I don't know if you guys would fuck her, but I would. I mean, not in a nasty way.
Yeah. No.
Well, I'd buy you dinner, or take you out dancing, all that stuff. I would treat you like a lady, but at the end of the night, yeah,
Bold of
Well,
you to assume that
I'd
I'm
be
a lady.
fucking you. I'd be fucking you. Absolutely.
I think I think Celeste has her eye on Mud. You know, she's a Mud Santa suit. I'm telling you.
I don't have a Santa suit, but I do have my Tibetan yak herder hat, and that has drawn quite a bit of interest, actually.
I imagine. What the fuck is that?
I don't know if any of you guys ever seen what
Hang
Elsie
on.
looked like.
Yeah.
Elsie, she's a pretty good looking woman. She don't use makeup. She's not like a pasty girl or anything like that. She's like, it's me. It's natural. Yeah, I could do a voice, but I mean, she's like, oh yeah, I'm natural. This is me. Okay. Oh yeah. And we know why everybody wants to have sex with Elsie. So
Gary's been lonely lately, ladies.
Because I'm a deviant?
You're a what?
I'm a deviant?
Well, isn't everything from?
oh yeah. Oh, she's definitely a deviant. Oh yeah. She knows what she's doing. She plays the card. She's like, oh, I think I've got a full house, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mud. There you go. She'll bring the Santa suit. You bring the vodka. That could be a holiday show.
Dirty weekend.
God bless Henry Hill and God bless Jimmy Altieri. No, I've Henry Hill and yes, I've seen good fellows. Elsie is a fantastic lady and a kind soul. I think that says it all, Gary.
Yes. Fuck
Gary,
you, Gary.
tell him how you would treat him like a dirty boy and slap him around or something. Maybe that's what he wants, Elsie. I don't know. I mean, tell him how you like blacken his eyes if he looks at you straight. You know, he gives the eye contact, and
Gary, you've been a naughty, naughty boy.
Make him crawl on his hands and knees.
Yeah, slap him around like a little dog. Not to,
Look at that hat. That's amazing.
Betcha.
well, I'll definitely bring the ladies. It looks kind of like an acorn, or the top of a furry rubber.
Center there we go.
Yeah,
Betcha. You live where it's cold, you got to have a hairy hat.
What's my opinion of Paul Vario and the Vario crew? I have no idea who that even is. I do apologize for not having an opinion on Paul Vario or the Vario crew. I don't even bust out the horse Willie strap on Elsie.
Fucking oath. Yes.
Well, this is like
How
really,
dare you? How dare you people treat the special love that Elsie and I have together? We've had music together. We've had feelings, something that you people know nothing about.
feeling.
And then it's all turned to this. A nasty little fucking, fuck you, Lobster. You fucking twisted motherfucker. But even her, Elsie, come on. We've had it. We've had it. We have the music, the laughter, the love. Yeah, fuck you fucking Mud. You're fucking smoking again, dude. Fuck's sakes, dude. Are you fucking serious? No, dude. No, fuck that.
Gary,
Fuck
I'm disappointed in you right now, Gary. I can't believe you're talking like this after the relationships you've been having with, one hot gal. I mean, are you looking to break her heart too? Or do you just like move on and leave him?
Look, we break hearts everywhere we go, man. I mean, big rock singers, we got golden fingers, and we love everywhere we go. We sing about beauty and we sing about truth. 10,000 Solid Show. Got all kinds of friends.
Are you seriously singing Dr. Book at us?
Yeah. cover of the
Wanted to
Rolling
say-
Stone.
Smoky Saint is a shitlord. That is all. Okay. Oh God. I don't know. Maybe the name of this stream. C2C archive. I've never. I'm not. Well, Adam's familiar with him, so I appreciate the shirtless look because it's fucking hot and clothes are hot in here in Florida. Yeah, not as hot as Mud though. That's
Yeah.
right. That's why Mud is not only smart, ladies. He's a handsome, well established. Well, he's got his own house, ladies. He can cook. He's looking for a little bit of companionship. He's got a lot to offer. He's got I guess a kind heart and stuff. He's a godless heathen, so he's got no moral compass, nor
Yeah.
Even better.
sense of
Which
morality.
comes in damn handy.
Yeah, absolutely. So change the name of this stream to Tommy Dinsmore, alive and well found. I don't even know what fucking reference to that is. The Tommy Dinsmore. I really don't.
Oh, Tommy D. Simone. That was the real name of the character that Joe Pesci played in
Okay.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, okay. He was asking about the
Yeah, Paul Vario. That was the real name of the guy. The only name they didn't change in the movie was Henry Hill.
yeah.
Everybody else, Jimmy Burke and all them, they changed their names.
I like that movie. I'm not into the mobs stuff like some people are. Like Charlie's really into it. Take it easy, CTC. Ever heard the Primus song? My name is Mud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I went to a Primus show one time. It was fun, but it was like one of the weirdest bands I've ever.
Yep.
Yeah. They're a hoot, Primus. Oh, and Celeste was kind of disappointed that she shaved today. Well, then you can get the full effect of the fleece. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh shit. But looks like Gary popped out. Sorry, Gary, had to mute the singing. But yeah, we've gone about an hour and a half, and it's kind of winding down and stuff. And nothing really much to talk about. I don't know. We're just Elsie. I know what I want to talk to you about, Elsie.
Right.
In Lulu's hangout earlier, we were talking about the similarities between all the fires that went on last year, and where you're at, and then what's going on in the Pacific Northwest right now.
Oh yeah, yep.
A lot of shit's burning, man.
Oh holy shit! It's last fire season was terrifying. Like that was the actual first season that I've been scared, and I mean, like I live in a town.
Yeah.
They just took on a life of their own, and you are at the mercy of the wind. Like whichever direction the fucking wind's going is where the fire's going.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's like when you could see the smoke and all that shit out your
The
window.
haze everywhere. Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
It turns the sun red, like bright red.
That's why I think a lot of people, well, besides the fact that I think at this point it's stupid, but that gender reveal
That side of the fire, yeah.
ended up with so far it was at 700 acres so far.
Holy shit!
Somebody wanted to be
Fancy while it was
about how
dry.
they killed her, what.
How long has it been since there's been good rainfall there? A few years?
It's hit and miss. It's been a while. I mean, they had that. In Northern California, it rains. I mean, in Oregon, this isn't the season for it though.
Oh,
I mean, shit dries up. I mean, out there, I mean, things that are green in the spring are dried up and just,
yeah.
dry brush everywhere. and fires start.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't take much. Lightning strikes mostly. There's the ones that were started here. And then there was like the odd one here and there that was deliberately lit, but
yeah,
scary, scary shit.
California, whatever. But
I don't know. Something's going to give though. Like I don't know whether it's the way we live our lives that's got to change, or the way that we respond to fires has got to be different, or what it is, but people can't keep losing their houses and all their fucking lives like that every fucking year, every season.
yeah. Well, like I said, you got Santa Ana winds out in California. But it's like, I know out in Oregon, when I lived out there, I mean, fire season, it's almost like it's like another season. It's part of summer, because there's going to be fires.
Yep.
Some years, just like winter. Some years there's really not a whole lot going on, and some years it's like the whole fucking state's on fire. You know, it's crazy. I mean, I've known people. I know somebody, like 2 people now, that have to have a bag next to their door because they have that mandatory, like, when they say get out, you have to leave, which it would be scary enough. I've been within the closest I've ever become to being like that close was about a half an hour away from where there was a we could see
close enough
when I was out when I was out in Oregon a couple of years ago, but it's gotten it's weird. It's crazy.
Well, you know, if California just had the balls to put them welfare people to work out raking the forests like they do in Finland, you wouldn't have these fucking problems.
Well, and some people think that, controlled burns, will like take care of the fires, but they neglect to realize that, like, out in Oregon, way up on tops of mountains where there might be a shiny rock, and the sun glances on it a certain way, that'll start a fire.
Right.
And it's not a place that's even inhabited, or you'd think that, you needed to do a controlled burn. I understand controlled burns, I think, but those get out of control too.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a few controlled fires that, so I don't think it means that, but people are pussies. I mean,
some places it ain't really practical, but when they got these big fires around California, like Malibu, the more populated areas, they really should do something like that there, because it's not inaccessible, but it's just rough enough that it's a pain in the ass to keep it under control. But last time they had the big fires down around LA, they were saying, some of these valleys, there hasn't been a fire there in 20 years. Well, that's way too much
fuel on fucking bushland to go up.
That's just begging for a fucking problem. You got a canyon that's 4 foot deep in dead brush.
Yeah. Well, you got people that want to live around a lot of trees. Yeah. I mean, fires out here. There's fires out here sometimes where it takes like a house burn. You hear about it where there's no access to like a fire hydrant or something that close to some of these houses, and they've got to pump water in. There's a lot of places people live that, people live where they want now with they got money. They'll put a house. Look, out in like Malibu, Malibu, or off Mulholland Drive and all. I mean, people that have houses and the majority of their house is on a stilt over a cliff, and then when the mudslides hit,
half the house goes.
They're surprised when their house runs down the fucking hill.
They're like, wait a minute.
Or in that case, like people that live on sandbars, like Eastern Shore, Oregon, or Maryland, Ocean City, those little towns out there. Most of those towns, they're fucking sandbars. I used to drive out there a lot. They would have these giant condo buildings on this, look like almost a jetty, and there'd be these giant condos up there. And they'd have these little marinas there so they could have their boats. And every year, you didn't even have to get hit full force with a hurricane or anything for these fucking places to flood, fall down, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, just your normal fucking beach erosion's gonna wash the goddamn things out in 20 years anyway.
Yeah, I've never understood why people do that. It's like, oh, it's beautiful ocean view. So yeah, it's gonna be absorbed.
Yeah, think of the flood risk, motherfucker.
You can get a real good view of the ocean when it's in your fucking living room.
Yeah, hang on a minute. There's a shark right near my foot.
Yeah.
That video that I showed you, Grampy,
Yeah.
of that chickie babe that lost her house and living in the tent, that was 45 minutes east of me.
Yeah.
I remember the smoke. It was real thick that afternoon, real thick. And you can smell it, like the burning in the smoke, and it's so fucking eerie.
Oh, I bet it is. I mean, it's got to be, you know. I mean, the people that live in these places, I mean, I'm not talking about like the rich people that live in the hills and
Yeah.
stuff, but you got like people that, you know, are like living a meager living and just, you know, surviving. And when their houses get burned out, they've literally, I mean, and figuratively got nothing, you know. And it sucks, you know.
Yeah. And I know that those people did the best they could to mitigate their risk. Like, and if they paid the biggest price, and it's like, holy shit.
Yeah. You know, and then I don't know. And then when people want assistance after something like that, they got to go through more fucking red hoops.
Yeah, jumping through hoops and carry on. It's so shit.
Can you actually prove your home was, you know, I mean.
Yeah, they've changed the laws, so now they have to have council approval or some shit. And it's like fancy having council approval for off the grid stuff. Like, are you crazy?
Yeah, vehicle fires. Every once in a while, we have cars that catch on fire out here. We had one across the street, just right across the street from our living room window one day, or we're walking out the back porch. There's this car that came around the corner and stopped, and the engine compartment was like fully engulfed. This lady gets out of her car. Like 3 seconds later, the police show up, and this police officer has a fire extinguisher, and he's like doing the best he can with that fire extinguisher. And all of a sudden, that car started to hum. I mean, it was humming. And you know what I'm talking about, Mud? When that fire starts building up in a car. And I mean, you could hear the hum up 3 floors up in our apartment. And I told my wife, I said, we need to go in the house now. So we went in the house, and all of a sudden, the car, it just like ignited. I mean, didn't like totally like just explode, like blow up. But the whole thing, it was all this black smoke, just like flying everywhere. And then the fire department came in. They blew it with this chemical that just like literally like cut the fire out like fast. But it also created a giant white cloud that fuck. We had to shut our windows, turn the fans off, and we're still like in the house, like choking on that shit. Oh God. We had to go to the other side of the building. but yeah, we get cars around here that like just catch on fire. It's kind of like spontaneous combustion, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Oops. I didn't mean to turn my camera on then.
Well, Gary's not here.
I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was going to a job interview one time when I lived in Maryland. I was going out to Columbia, Maryland. I'm wearing a shirt and a tie, nice little suit, shoes, cleaned up nicely, going to this job interview, sales. And I'm at this red light. It's like summertime. It's hot. And I'm in the left turn lane. And all of a sudden, I noticed it was a Ford, a Mercury Lynx, which was like a Ford Escort type thing. But anyway, the hood on my car started to bubble, and then smoke just started pouring out. And this guy came running up to my car. He goes, "Get out of your car! Get out of your car!" And then somebody like opened the hood, and just flames started flying up. And so I missed my interview. But yeah, it turned out to be a tiny, like, pinprick gas leak, like in the gas line or some shit, I think, from what I remember. Something like that. And yeah, that was fun. Things like that happen, when you're dressed up real nice. And by the time you get home, you can't wear that suit again because it stinks like fucking cross between fire and fire extinguishers. Gas lines. I hate gas. Gas and electricity scare me because both of them will hurt the fuck out of you. Electrical problems. I will turn off every breaker in the fucking house or have somebody fix it. Not a light bulb or something like that, but just if you've ever been shocked before, it hurts. It's something that you don't want to happen again.
I've had a few run-ins with electric fences, but not too much for line voltage. But I have broke quite a few gas mains and gas services over the years. Those are always fun.
I watched a guy touch a fence one time. This is an electrified fence. Guy calls up before. This is out in Pennsylvania. Calls up before. They know we're coming. So the guy says, okay, I'll turn off the fence. So my buddy goes up to the fucking gate. He touches the gate. I don't even think he actually touched it. But I saw him go like
that. But yeah, jump. Holy shit.
It was funny. I know, but it was funny.
Oh yeah.
He lived. It shook him up. But if you've ever been electrocuted or something and you look through it and then you see somebody, it's not funny, and you hope they're not. It's like when somebody gets, when some people get tased or somebody falls or something. It's not them getting hurt. It's the watching it. I don't know, and maybe I'm sick, but sometimes when that happens, the jerking motion can
look funny.
Yeah, people falling down.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, there was a creek that ran through my grandpa's place. Pretty decent little trout creek. They go fishing down there all the time, and there was a crossing for the cattle. Fenced off with an electric fence, so you crawl under the fence. Go down to the creek. Well, I'd been fishing, came back, and crawled under the fence and came up a little bit too soon. Got the fucking wire right across the top of my head. And yeah, that kind of hurt a bit. You could feel all your fillings real good.
Oh. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's like getting hit in the head with a board.
Yeah, fuck that. Made of electrical cement.
Yeah, I've torn out quite a few gas services and broke a few gas mains digging around doing water and sewer. Weren't where they were supposed to be, or they're supposed to be dead. And yeah, go ahead and tear out that old pipe because it's dead. Well, they didn't always turn out to be. And there's something about the smell of gas. I mean, it makes me want to have a cigarette, even if I just put one out. And I don't think it's so much because I want nicotine as it is I really want to strike a match and just see what happens. But that's just me.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, it's like, I forget what TV show I saw years ago. There was these people that are up on the Eiffel Tower. They're looking over the railing, and their friend was hanging back. He said, well, are you afraid of heights? And she says, no, I'm not afraid of heights. It's the overwhelming desire to jump that I'm afraid of. It's the same sort of thing.
Oh, that's actually got a name. I can't remember off the top of my head what the fuck it is. I'd have to ask the Google gods.
Fear of heights, I think, is acrophobia, but I don't know what the fear of really wanting to jump when you get there is.
Hang on. I'll ask Google.
Yeah, electric fences, it's not going to be anything fatal. They're 15, 20,000 volts, but there's no real amperage behind it, so you're not going to get electrocuted. But, it's like grabbing a spark plug wire. It'll give you a pretty good zap.
The Call of the Void, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That weird urge to jump off a bridge. There you go. There's your lesson of weird shit for today, children.
Call of the Void.
It at least sounds nice. It's not like a long, annoying fucking word.
Yeah, I guess they did doing research on people who've jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge trying to kill themselves. Well, every now and then you'll get one that survives. And I guess something like 60 to 70% of the people who survived realized about halfway down that they changed their mind.
Oh shit, of course. Yeah, well.
A little too fucking late then, guy.
Like, oh, yeah. There was one, like, I don't know if this is a real thing, but there was like a bridge in the UK that was renowned for people jumping off. Oh no, it was here. It was like people were jumping off this area. And this old fella he lived across the road from it, and he just sort of like walk across and strike up conversations with them.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you want to come to my house for a cup of tea? And he's just like apparently saved over like 100 people that way. Just walking across over to him and saying, what you doing?
Yeah.
And that was almost enough to sort of make him go, holy shit, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, I suppose with jumping off a high bridge like that, you have enough time to think about it on the way down that your survival instinct kicks back in.
Well.
You manage to push it down enough to jump, but it comes back a little bit too late to stop you.
I couldn't imagine what it'd be like to like hit the fucking, because that's over water, isn't it? That'd be like hitting cement.
Yeah, at that height, you got enough speed going, and water ain't soft.
Oh, that'd like break nearly every bone in your body.
Yeah, it fucks you up pretty bad when you hit it.
Oh. It's bad enough when you go to jump in a pool and your belly flop rather than die.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I go in the other room, get something to drink, and then the fucking phone rings. Jeez.
Oh, we were just discussing leaping off of high places and changing your mind halfway down, or you're trying to commit suicide by jumping off a bridge.
See, that's one thing that I would never. I mean, it's we talk about like suicide choices. They used to ask me like, well, would you ever like? I was like, look, I would never use a gun because if I fuck that up, then I'm fucked. I've seen a guy that tried to shoot himself in the face, and all he did was take the front of his face off, and same with like cutting yourself. I don't do blood. I'm not trying to be funny about it. It's just I don't do blood, and that's going to be sick. What would you do? Well, what have I been doing, asshole? I take pills. God. But yeah, it's such a positive stream. Theo, that's what we're out here. We're here to power of positivity. We'll take that from some wrestling people. But listen, folks, I gotta go. I got a couple things that I gotta handle. Mud, once again, always a pleasure, sir. You know, the voice of like smartness and stuff, and the Mud Cannons. Elsie, it's always a pleasure to have you in the room and stuff. And you're fun. You're and I do apologize. I hope that Gary Snowflake in any way, shape, or form did not offend you. Like you might be scarred.
No, I was like,
I know.
I don't know what to do with that information. Thank you.
Yeah. Gary gets going. I was wondering. I was like, I thought tonight. I said, first of all, I said Gary's got a crush on Elsie. Second of all, I think Gary was drunk tonight, folks. But I feel all warm and fuzzy too, Theo. And you feel warm and fuzzy. I feel warm and fuzzy. Let's all be. Oh, geez, that just sounded creepy.
Thank you for having me. See ya.
No problem. Thanks a lot for popping in, Mud. I'll talk to you later, buddy. I appreciate you popping in. Ladies, gentlemen, whatever. It's 10:07 p.m. on September 8th, 2020, Eastern Standard Time, in the fifth shittiest place to live statistically in the state of Rhode Island. And I'd like to thank everybody, all 15 people still watching. Thanks for watching, and I guess we'll talk to you all later, So take it easy, and bye-bye. And